Don't forget the bell. The unknown fighter who refused to tap out. In the mid-1980s, Jean-Claude was a total nobody in Los Angeles. No star status. No spot on studio rosters. Just a 25-year-old Belgian karate champ with zero acting chops, zero network and zero cash. He ditched it all in Brussels, home, family, any safety net, to pursue a fantasy most mocked as delusional. He could hardly speak English upon hitting the States, toting a duffel bag, nunchucks and picks from his tournament days. 4 months, he crashed on pals' sofas or in a junkie car's back seat. Food. Hit or miss. To scrape by, Jean-Claude hustled any gig. Pizza delivery, carpet laying, even nightclub bouncer. Though he confessed he was too nice to boot folks. Yet amid the chaos he trained relentlessly. Daily stretches in sketchy lots, kicks on sandy beaches, shadowboxing in shuttered gym mirrors. His insane flexibility was his edge, honed obsessively. Starving days? Didn't matter, he kept his edge sharp. It wasn't mere fitness, it was prepping for that elusive chance. Jean-Claude's breakthrough skipped auditions or calls, it hid in a parking lot. Spotting producer Menahem Golan, Canon Films co-founder, outside an LA eatery he pounced. Introduced himself as a martial artist and unleashed a demo on the spot, capping with his legendary 360 degrees flying kick halting inches from Golan's mug. Startled but wowed, Golan handed over his card, "Swing by the office." That bold move pinged Canon's radar, but no deal sealed yet. Weeks later, Jean-Claude loitered at the studio, snagging bit parts and stunt doubles and scraps. His dream? Leading Bloodsport, a cheap flick riffing on underground brawler Frank Dux's alleged true tale. Studio skeptics. Sure, he's got flair, but can he headline? Jean-Claude persisted, crashing pitches, hallway demos, even gratis fight choreo. Inch by inch, barriers crumbled, thanks to sheer grit and maybe no other takers. Boom, he snagged Frank Dux. Victory? Nah, for Jean-Claude, the real fight ignited. Role secured, but no safety net. Paycheck? Peanuts? Script? Shaky. Shoot? Globe-trotting to Hong Kong, alien and risky. Plus, Canon's rep for cranking forgettable B-movies. None fazed Jean-Claude. He'd nabbed his shot, no squandering it. But nobody foresaw the toll to birth Bloodsport. It risked more than his physique, his future, pride, very identity. This flick would crown or crush him. Curious how it unfolded? Keep watching, we're just warming up. Wild origins and script. Bloodsport's wild roots and a script everyone dismissed. By snagging Bloodsport's lead, Jean-Claude stepped not into glossy Hollywood, but utter mayhem. The film's base? Wobbly, drawn from Frank Dux's wild, disputed yarns. A ex-Marine boasting secret Kumite tourney wins, undefeated, bare-knuckle records galore. But pre-production, reporters and experts shredded it as bogus or pure myth. Canon pounced anyway, not for truth but spectacle on a shoestring. And shoestring it was, budget slashed versus big studio actioners. Canon tossed it to director Newt Arnold, seasoned assistant but one ancient feature under his belt. Crew. Skeleton. Resources? Scarce. Most viewed it as trashy filler for midnight screens or VHS boom. No legacy expected. But Jean-Claude saw gold. To him it was salvation. He bought the tail hook line, fueling what became his grittiest shoot ever. Location? Hong Kong, worlds from comfy lots. For Jean-Claude, culture shock city. Team? American Hong Kong mashup. Translation snafus constant. Gear late, spots limited, weather wrecks routine. Cast? Oddball mix. Bodybuilders, fighters, novices sans acting cred. Bolo Yeung as villain Chong Li loomed massive and fierce on set. Respectful yet intense, hits unpredictable. Jean-Claude forged quick bonds for brutal bouts. Choreo woes, no cash for pros or long drills, improv city. Jean-Claude, precision king from years drilled, hated the looseness. Control freak meets chaos. Cameras roll, scant retakes, wing it. Yet brilliance sparked. Tourney setup lent pulse, foes styles varied. Jean-Claude shaped escalations, tougher, deadlier, intimate. But set doubters abounded. Yanks quipped it'd flop to VHS oblivion. Others pegged Jean-Claude stiff, alien, unrelatable. A cameraman snarked, "Take this karate dude serious?" Jean-Claude shrugged it off. He envisioned its potential, if completed. Delays mounted, cuts ditched sights, Hong Kong cost soared. Schedule squeezed tight. Final days? Mad dash pre-bankruptcy. But next? Unscripted, bold actor territory. Jean-Claude vowed no burial for his lifeline. If this wild ride's gripping you, hit subscribe and that bell on Star World Insider. More insider scoops coming. Fight scenes, real wounds, zero error margin. Action flicks brawls? Typically safe. Doubles, run-throughs, pads, precise plans, fake peril. Bloodsport? Luxury-free. Budget razor-thin, risks ramp dangerously. For Jean-Claude, solo show. Every stunt his injury be damned. No doubles, his call, proving metal plus no funds for extras. Screen feats? Genuine, sky-high. Roundhouses, split leaps at steep price. Week 1 exposed mismatches, timings botched, cues flubbed to real smacks. Extras elbow graze temple, another's tumble near tore ligament. Medics? Ice pills only. No pauses, roll on. Peak peril? Climax versus Bolo Yeung's Chong Li Biolo? No fake menace? Powerhouse from Hong Kong flicks, pulls punches? Nah, full force expected. One take, gut punch winded Jean-Claude. Another, hard slam bruised back, film anyway. Arena? Rug over concrete, no mats. Falls authentic, painful. Blind fights? Iconic, powder blinds, slow-mo chaos, instinct rules. Tense set, Jean-Claude drilled blind weeks, balance, closed-eye reps, ingrained moves. Risky, if off, catastrophe. Nailed it via refusal to quit till flawless. Retakes? Rare, schedule merciless. 1-2 shots max. Flub? Next. Scenes rolled amid limps, wraps, fatigue. No heel time. Jean-Claude demanded cinematic flow. Clean execs, sequenced, camera-friendly in tight rings. Some fighters camera noobs, so he directed choreo, walks, tweaks, fresh ideas. Signature? Slow-mo flying split kick KOs. Not scripted, his flex showcase, sans CGI. Real-timed multi-angled, one kick, 5-hour grind. Legs quaked but perfection hit. Non-standard, unsafe, but raw charm born. Effort over gloss, true hits, bruises, fallout. Visually gelling, authentic scraps, Jean-Claude's nimbleness fresh. But viable? Story flat, acts uneven, leads toll visible. Not tired, wrecked, aches, raw knuckles. Pushed on, convinced life changer. Spot on but survival first. Post-rap, pack up, LA return, creation viewed. Studio? Load it. Dying to know the turnaround? Stay tuned. A finished movie no one wanted. The final cut to salvage release. Post-Hong Kong havoc, Jean-Claude hit LA drained yet optimistic. Brutal shoot but footage popped. Fights crisp, his peak captured. First, felt Hollywood bound. Then screening doom. Cannon's rough cut, sans Jean-Claude. Overlong, sluggish pace, fights flat. Set fire lost in edits. Execs? Fumed, some bolted early. Jean-Claude recalls, embarrassing tossed. Shelf talks, trash, deduct, forget. Canon norm, B-movie mill, duds ditched. Bloodsport? Wimlet, cheap, nameless, worse than hoped. Jean-Claude gutted, all-in body hours, scraps, now grave-bound. But bail? Nah, he begged self-re-edit. Zero edit skills, tech clueless. But instinctual rhythm from karate. Timing and strikes, builds. Film lacked that. Sold access, not rain. Days beside editor. Frame by frame, fight tightens. Snip pauses, trim shifts, fresh reacts. Combat tempo drum-like. Speed tweaks for punch, drags for suspense. Slow-mo icons slotted drama minus drag. Beyond fights, char arcs. Ducks' outsider to champ emotional arc. Even script simple. Make crowds invest. Editor praised, director level feel. Weeks later, sleek cut, harder hits, fierce rhythm, finale builds. Not A-list polish but vital. Pulse, motion, unfakeable fire. Studio? Still meh, doubted box, I direct video, no theater splurge. Twist, test screens rocked. Cheers mid-fights, chuckles at quirks, story sucked him in. Jean-Claude's vibe? Fresh, athletic, fierce, wordless express. Was built. Canon greenlit modest theaters. For Jean-Claude? Milestone terror. Mixed. Recut, date set, but broke. No riches, odd jobs lingered, carpets, boxes. Known canon in, outsider out. No sure hit, B-flick, murky roots, no stars/tour/ads. Flop? Done, no plan B, no gigs, no nest egg. All on this patched fighter tale may be fake. If Jean-Claude's grit inspires, like this vid and comment your thoughts below. The truth most ignore. Post-rap and Jean-Claude's re-edit, folks figured strife over. Film set, plan hatched, fight stellar, lead locked. What grind left? Reality, toughest brood offset/edit in Jean-Claude's world. He quipped, "Most don't grasp Bloodsport's true hell. Real war post-filming/editing. Bloodsport? Dream and nightmare fused. Post-soul poor still penniless. Bare rent weeks if funds trickled, contract studio slanted. Cost exceeded earnings. Edged life. Car sleeps, friend floors, meal skips for training. Shoot scars lingered, constant aches, unhealed hurts. Emotional worse, doubt chewed. Work. Care. Flopped a void? Months limbo. Light promo, tiny budget. No agent/team. Still that Belgian newbie. But wait. Nah, he momentum built. Hand-delivered VHS to distros, begged shots. Small screens, fan chats. Gym/dojo hustles, word of mouth. What? Flying kick demo for buyers in lots. Echoing entry stunt. Loop closed. No glitz/fame. Survival raw. Bloodsport's hidden face. Backstage desperation, post-prod months, near-break coaster. Set physics streams, mental drains, but finance/personal fog? Opponent-less bout, no ref/timer. When success struck, altering all. If you want more raw Hollywood truths, subscribe to Star World Insider, activate that bell, and share this with a friend. Conclusion: Bloodsport bowed in 1988 sans hype or promo punch. Paper fate. Cheap actioner for cable dust or VHS racks. But surprise, crowds tuned in. VHS eruption. Rentals/sales boomed, tapes bootlegged, stores buzzed demand. Cult status instant. Jean-Claude, once card-dwelling unknown, rocketed stardom. Yet triumph bittersweet, scarce knew near scrapping or sacrifices. Bodily marks stayed, cash woes dragged, proof pressure swelled. Still, Bloodsport pivoted, not just his arc but fighter-actor wave genre uplift from snubs. How altered Jean-Claude's path sans Bloodsport? Drop your take in comments, let's discuss.